Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more of the Creativerse. We're about to go back to Sloopy's Crazy Place, the world we all play in together. Discord link in the description if you want to join our server. But I just want to start on the homepage because we just had a brand new update and it added villagers. Build a buddy update. Yes, we have customizable NPCs in the game now, which is crazy exciting, and there's actually a few that do jobs for you. If you missed the update video, it was my last video, go check it out. I tried to go over most of the update, but there was a few things that I just frankly couldn't find. But that's what we're going to try and do today. I do want to get a little bit of building done, but I also want to find the other types of villagers, because there's a few different types, and they actually do little jobs for you. Ooh, I'm losing my breath. So we're going to try and find them, and yeah, let's get started. I don't know if this is a thing for anyone else. I was about to jump in. This button never works for me. The most recent world? Oh, you have to click down there. Never mind. I'm an idiot. I'll see you. See you in the game. So I just mentioned there's a few villager types we can find. One of which is the logger. So the logger is pretty cool. He'll actually, you basically set him up near a tree, and he won't knock down that tree. You won't see any missing blocks, but every few minutes, few hours, I'm actually not sure about that, he gives you types of wood, whatever type of wood you place him next to. So he kind of gets you resources. They're found in taiga biomes. And just so you guys know, I did change the server. We've been playing on passive mode, where the creatures don't attack you. I actually changed it to not have that for a little bit, probably the next week or two, just because, like the Halloween and Christmas updates, the villagers actually give you little contests, little quests where you have to fight creatures, and I wanted people to be able to sort of get that experience and you know, do the little game, the little fight. So I'll probably change it back in a little bit, but for now, just be weary that the creatures will attack you. Anywho, yeah, I'm gonna run around the taiga, hopefully find a logger here. This is also just such a gorgeous biome with the matted needles. Yeah, I will keep you guys updated. That's the first one I'm gonna try and find here. We've got a pretty good sized taiga, so I'm hopeful. They kind of just wander around, they stand near stuff, and yeah. I haven't found a villager yet, but I do just want to give, I don't know, I don't want to call it a shout out, because I think we all appreciate the job that the developers of the game have been doing. The past few updates have been really cool. There's been some really cool stuff added that I want to talk about a little bit in my next video. But also just little things that make the world feel so much more alive. We've got a few new creatures, these butterflies that don't really do anything, they're just sort of around. And now we have these NPCs that you can sort of customize and play with. You know, an issue I always had with the game, or an issue I had with the game that I've raised a few times, is just the world feels very empty. You know, I love the game. Obviously, I play it far too much, but it's always been one of those things where it's just like you discover all the biomes and it's really fun and there's some cool world generation, but there's not much stuff, you know. There's really no reason to explore once you've found all the biomes, and now it's kind of cool because I feel like they're giving us reasons to explore, and that's you know, that's really neat. So I just wanted to sort of say, you know, these past few updates and stuff, ever since they've updated to the new engine, I know they had to downsize their team a little bit, which was really unfortunate, but I just I feel like the game is in such a good place right now. It plays well, it runs well for most people, you know, little quote there. But yeah, really, really awesome job. Also, another one of the villagers is a miner who will mine whatever ore is next to him, which is also pretty cool. I imagine we'll see a lot of, that was one of the comments on the last video, is like, we'll see a lot of people just standing on Lumite stuff, a lot of these NPCs on Lumite ores, which, yes, is very good. Also just iron and everything. If you can get one at each level, you're pretty much set up for ores, which is pretty cool. I do like that they made them, like, kind of difficult to find. I think that's a really cool touch. But yes, the miners are found in stalactite caves. Oh, right, you'll attack me now. Yes, the miners are found in stalactite caves. So we're gonna, I guess, check out the caves here. Come on, guy, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, right, I have too much stuff in my inventory. I wasn't even really thinking about it. It's been so long since I've explored that I didn't even really consider clearing out my inventory. Yeah, stalactite caves. So this flashlight, super handy these days. I'll just let you know when I find a villager. Found one! Found one! Found one! Found one! Sorry, sorry team. Found one. Look, it's a miner. Look at his little helmet. Hi, guy. Let's go. Event join. Yeah, so night tears. So yeah, we got some stuff to kill. Where are they? Are they above us? I'm confused. Up there, I guess. And yeah, okay, so they were spawning up above. That's kind of bizarre. Where's our guy? Let's just go back down to where he is. Just yeah, just in case. I don't think anything will attack him. I'm assuming everything else also spawned in the wrong spot. Yeah, there's somewhere up here. Chizard, you're a chizard. Chizard. Somewhere over there. It's not you guys, is it? No, I do want your teeth though, because those are annoying to collect. Alright, let's just try to go find this guy. Just try and go find this guy. Looks like there's only one left, maybe? You up here? Or are you down there somewhere? I think he's down below somewhere. Okay. So the cave one can be a little bit annoying, I guess. Sorry, guy, if you would excuse me. Is it you? Are you the one that's been annoying me? Defeat Darkfoot and his minions. Nocturnal minions. Oh, hello! Wowzers, look at the size of you. Night Terrors are defeated. Okay, here we go. So yeah, when you find a villager, he gives you a little quest. And then you get a villager and the villager type. So, I need to get rid of something. What else do I not? I guess this. Yeah, so let's pick this up. I'm going to take this somewhere a little bit more safe, and we're going to check this out, because these are pretty cool. So, yeah, we found a miner. He was actually in the fossil layer. Although I guess there's stalactite here. But yeah, the miners are in caves. The wiki, or the thing I thought said stalactite, but maybe I'm a fool. It's very possible. Just a random other thing I didn't realize was added to the game. Pork chops. My chair's squeaky. Sorry. Do you cook them? No. So I guess use a cooking station. We'll check that out in a moment. I really need to clear my inventory though, because it is getting out of hand. Out of hand. Alright, let's check out playing with these a little bit. I'm not going to go through everything with them. Oh. Okay, so you just use it. You need 4. Such great armor. Okay. Yeah, let's... Sorry, I was curious what the pork chops did, but quick over of the villagers. Let's just do that now. But yeah, this is, I think, mostly what's useful is these upgrades. These programmable villagers, you can actually buy in the store. So if we go... yeah, you can actually buy them in the store. So if you did want a bunch of them, you can also spawn them in. If you have a creative world, you can get them that way. But you can buy them, but they're pretty cool. So here they are. A little bit of an oversight. To change anything, you have to look at the base plate and press N with a wiring tool, but if you press F, you're interacting with them, whereas if you go down and press N, you can do your thing. They can take inputs, so you can have them spit out different lines based on different things that happen. You can have them wander around a little bit. And then the archetype is the different things. I guess it transfers over from servers. Okay. That's interesting. So I guess you only need to find the actual types once. Yeah, okay, so that unlocked. That's interesting. I found the logger on actually a different server. So once you find them once, I guess you're set up so you can have multiple miners, multiple loggers. Okay, that's interesting. So yeah, we just put this guy on a node, or multiple nodes. More nodes equals more ore. Okay, so if you put them between a bunch of ores, I guess you get more back. Near lots of favorite kinds of trees. Okay, and then you can give them a name, and you can customize their look. So it's all the same options that you have for your own character. You can sort of make them look a little bit unique. You can give them, you know, the outfits. If you're a person... I don't really purchase the outfits, but I guess this is kind of a bigger reason to. These are all the ones that are in the store. So if you want to get sort of really creative with them, you can. Oh, that's kind of funny. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyway, let's go get this guy set up. I'm actually going to use him as a logger, I think. I do believe we can actually move him around quite a bit. I think you can just pick them up and move them. So if you want to get like a bunch of one log and then move them. The cool thing I think about these guys is besides like automation, besides the automation of, you know, getting resources. So, you know, you don't have to worry about lumite and iron and things. Besides the automation of getting resources, I also think it's really, really cool to, they don't, use up what's in front of them. So if you put them next to trees or in the middle of a forest, they're not actually cutting down the trees. And I think that's really cool because you can preserve like some of your world. So for example, this is actually something I want a lot of, is this tree. I think this bark is so gorgeous, but I don't want to cut down all the trees. You know what I mean? So actually I'm trying to find if there's one that's, because I like that parchwood too. If I can find, let's see. These aren't that close together. I'm going to try putting him right between these two trees. And we'll see. Let's put him right here. And let's make you a logger. Let's give you 10. Sloppy's guy. And it's a girl. Okay. Sorry. So yeah, they should mine. I don't know if they'll actually be able to reach both these trees. I'm not quite sure of their range. Yeah, you can see though, so when you click on them, occasionally, it's not every time. I'm actually not sure how long it takes, but when you click F on them, they give you a bunch of stuff, which is pretty cool. So that's actually really good. I'm going to leave them for a bit and see if they get any of this too. But yeah, if you can just pick them up and move them, I mean, you know, leave them next to one of these trees for a while, then leave them next to one of these trees. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. So there's two other types of villagers we want to find, one of which is the researcher, which basically, the researcher finds you the lore pieces, so you know those forgotten notes and the data chips and stuff. He finds you those, and then the... It's been a while since I've actually looked at this. I really like it. I do want to change the floor to blue. But yeah, I think we're going to try and get some of this on today. The researcher finds you lore pieces, and then there's a chef who cooks you things, which I'm not sure if you have to put them next to, like, food farming resources. But we'll try and find those guys, too. I mean, we found the two sort of useful ones. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit of work on this, actually, while we wait for that guy, because I'm curious if we get any parchment wood. Yeah, you can see we actually get a pretty good amount of wood for, you know, each harvest. That's really cool. A little bit of automation in this game is wonderful. All right, we're going to go check out our villager friend, because it has been 2 days in Creativerse time. 2 full, like, day-night cycles. So I'm curious if that's enough. Oh, hello. Yeah, okay. So 2 days, looks like about 80 wood plus 50 leaves. That is phenomenal. That is actually way more than I thought these would give you. This is how you add phrases, but I have to give it an input value, I think. And you could change the input, so like if I had a number pad, I could you know, number pad 3 and it would give me phrase 3, that sort of stuff. Hey, boss. Okay, so yeah, it looks like she's just taking one tree. We'll give it a little bit longer there, and then I'm going to move her a little bit closer to this tree. It feels like she's closer to this tree anyway. But, yeah, I guess they have to, I don't really, that doesn't make sense to me. We'll probably try moving her between, like, really close trees in a little bit, just to see how that works. But yeah, I'm just continuing this up. I'm just going to get all the grass down, and then we'll start adding decorations. But I think it looks pretty good. Downside, the water, as you can see, most of it was flat like this before. And when you kind of come back to the area, a lot of that screws up. It's not a big deal in this situation because I actually wanted it a little sort of wavy like this, but it is a touch annoying. But yeah, we're going to do the grass, I think, mostly up to here. We might try something a little bit different back in this area, I think. But yeah. Yeah. And the grass is in. I think it actually looks really good. Let's go maybe up to here. I think it actually looks really good. It's a little bit strange, a little bit, I don't know, abstract. It's different. It's very different, and yeah, I think this whole thing will really come together when we start adding details. For some reason the water has completely disappeared from that thing. Yeah, I think this will look a lot better once we start adding details. So right now it's pretty blank. You can see I've got some bamboo, I've got some weeds, I've got some fences. I want to make some cobblestone, actually. That was another one I was thinking might look really good. What do I need? Ruddy Canyon stone. But yeah, we just need to start adding stuff to it to fill it up. Make some custom trees, perhaps. Yeah. Right now, it's sort of a blank canvas that looks kind of interesting, I think. There's a few spots where, you know, maybe I have to change some stuff up. But I think it looks pretty good. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, we definitely want to get some trees, things like that. That's part of the reason I wanted some of this wood. I think these will look really good to do some, like, smaller trees in this area. Yeah, and we also got this area in the back here, which is going to be a little bit different. We're going to do something kind of unique there. Maybe I'll get some animals over here, too. Or actually, if I could find a few more villagers, it might be kind of cool to have, like, villagers wandering around this area. I don't know. I assume if you fence them in and set them to wander, they can't really, like, get through that. I'm not sure if they can, like, open doors and things. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sloppy's gal's over there chopping. We're going to move her shortly here, but also kind of interesting. The, I don't know, they call it a Western lamp. This lamp, the icon's missing. Some probably just accidentally erased in the update or what have you. But yeah, I do want to go explore for some of the more villagers shortly here. One of the places they're supposed to spawn is Desert Oasis. I believe that's the, what do you call it? The researcher, the one who gets you all the lore information. I'm kind of curious to get him. I made a video quite a while ago now, talking about all the different lore in the game and some of, like, the user theories as to where the lore goes. And apparently they added a few more pieces that only this researcher can get. So that's really interesting. I'm curious. I do want to find him to see that. But yeah, I'm curious if the lore is a little bit more explained with the researcher. Interesting. Anyway, time to do some more building and things. There are going to be so many people who forget where they put their villagers. Can attest, definitely something I will be guilty of because I almost forgot where I put this one and I moved them closer to my place. Downside, if you move them, they do lose all their information. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but honestly not that bad. Anyway, you can see I got some good stuff there. Also got a lot of the beeswax and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, they're great. I'm really digging this so far. I do want to try putting her next to two different types of trees. I'm still curious if she'll mine 2 different types of trees. That's my next idea with her. She's done a very good job so far. I've got some parchment wood and some shore husk, all that sort of fun stuff. I'm trying to find 2 trees that are like really, really close together. We do have sort of a normal forest over here. So yeah, I think I see 2 that should work. I'm just curious if they only default to, okay, let's just go down. Because the miner definitely says in their little description that they can mine like 2 different ores, I think. I'm not sure about the trees though. Are there 2, I want 2 that are like really, really close together. I'm not seeing any. I mean, these 2 are pretty close together. Let's just try putting her right in the middle here. Hello, ma'am. Oh, right. I have to look at the base plate. Logger. And let's put wander. I don't think that actually matters in terms of like which trees she'll do. All right, I'll be back. We're going to hopefully. Hi. I love that they just wave at you if you're close. We'll be back. This is a straight shot, I think. Yeah, we shouldn't forget where they is. Now I have it on video, so I can look back. Oh boy. Okay, so it's been about 2 days since I last logged on, and I'm really curious to see what my villager has been up to. I don't know if it sort of stacks, because I know other people have been sort of odd in playing, so I'm not sure if he'll just have a ton of wood. She'll have a ton of wood. My apologies. I don't know if she'll have just like a ton of wood for me or how it works. I put her somewhere over here, right? Yes, there she is. Hey girl, what's up? Hi. Oh. So it looks like she only chose 1 tree, the one she's a little bit closer to, and yeah. Okay, well, it didn't stack either, but that's fine. This is still just an unbelievably phenomenal thing to have in the game. The other thing I want to bring up is, since my last cut, a lot of people have been talking. Creativerse was nice enough to share my little update video, so a lot of people were watching it and commenting, and it seems like most people are actually finding villagers in treasure chests as opposed to finding them in the wild. Apparently they're a little bit difficult to find in the wild, especially the one that spawns in the desert oasis, because there's just not many of those. But you can get all of them from treasure chests. I know you can get the Lumite treasure chests, but you can get both the villager upgrade, so the different jobs, as well as the actual villagers themselves. So that's really cool. If you did sort of, I think it's probably a quicker way. I know there's also some like treasure chest spawner things you can do. Sorry, I have the hiccups. But yeah, that's probably the quickest way if that is sort of working. The other thing I was pondering is maybe some of these login chests eventually will have them. I'm not really sure though. They have the rocket packs, which I still have to play with a little bit. There's so much new stuff, and I'm really excited about that. Boy, we really have to start opening these. But yeah, it turns out, or it looks like treasure chests, from what most people are saying in the comments of that video, are kind of the way to go. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave this project just for a few minutes here. I'm not sure I'll actually be able to get to it by the end of this episode, because it's now Tuesday. This video is supposed to go out shortly. But I do want to just go treasure chest hunting a little bit to see if I can find some of the other jobs, because I'm really curious about them. So yeah, I'm going to set up my villager actually right here. I kind of just want her to go crazy on the shorewood for a while. And also, if she's right here, I will not. Oh, hello. You changed genders. You're like the doctor. Let's go logger. Yeah, just grab some wood. So they like instantly grab wood. That's interesting. So I guess there is a cooldown though, because we tried that the other day as well. So there is a cooldown. But yeah, grab me some of this wood that's kind of rare. Anywho, I'm going to go down to the Lumite layer, I think. Oh, we don't have passive creatures on. That's going to be annoying. But I'm going to go down to the Lumite layer and hopefully find some chests, because that would be really wonderful. I'm using the hub again. I figured this will probably be a pretty cleared out section of of the corruption. But what I was wondering is actually, if we sort of just found an area with a bunch of ores, you know, in the corruption, because Lumite's kind of rare. If we just found like an area that has a bunch of Lumite, I wonder if we had sort of 2 villagers or 3 villagers, you know, with 3 different people with villagers, or 2 of your own villagers actually, if they would collect stuff. If I wonder if you could have 3 villagers like collecting from the same node. I guess is what. Ooh, this is really cool with the sun shafts. I guess that's what I'm asking. I'm just sort of curious because, you know, like Lumite's pretty rare. So I'm just kind of curious if that is. I forgot to bring corrupted potions. Oh, that's nice of somebody. But yeah, it's just sort of a thought that came to my mind. You know what? I'm going to go grab some corrupted potions, actually, because this is a bad place to be without them. I should really just make a chest of them right here. Oh, I think this is where I first came down. This was like the original spot where I first came down to the corrupted layer in this world. Oh, so young, so stupid. Yeah, you can see there's a few pieces of Lumite in the ceiling. Yeah, I'm curious if the villagers would be different. What did I say? Different. If they would all mine the same piece. Because if so, I mean, we could just find one piece of ore. And then, you know, everyone sets up a villager and we have Lumite for days. That'd be kind of cool. Anywho, just a thought. Here we go. My second treasure chest. The first one, no villagers. Kind of curious how rare these are. No villagers. That's an interesting treasure chest. Also, I have double treasure on, and there is not much of it. So that's interesting. It's fine though. It's not too bad with the glider, especially. You know, you're just kind of cruising. Just kind of cruising through here. Yeah. Oh, is that another one? No, that's the back of one of you. Come on now. Fooling me like that. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for 10 minutes. I'm just going to keep going. It looks like, I mean, I'm only 0 for 2, but most people were saying it took them a few hours to get all 4 of the villager things. Which I kind of like. I feel like there's not a ton to like grind for in this game, so having something to sort of work towards is pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty cool. What am I don't know why I'm not using my glider to get across these. This is very loud as well. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry, as they would say in America. Oh, it looks like I looped back. How did I do that? Unless this is somebody else's build. I'm going to keep going, though. I think I'm going to go through another potion. I'm going to go through another potion. I did want to show you guys, though, kind of something interesting. If you are in your own world, you can actually disable villager spawning. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. Every day will be default. I don't know what that means. Do we have weather in this game? I don't think so, right? Not sure. Should probably turn that, actually, yeah, I'm going to turn that off. That might be lowering, I'm not sure if that counts as villagers. I'm going to turn that off for now. Oh, so you could turn off fresh start. You probably don't get the villagers. A lot of interesting things and a lot of interesting things in the settings. Yeah. Whoops. Whoopsie doopsie. Do chests spawn in the light? I don't think so, right? I don't think so. Maybe there's some sort of... If you guys have any tips or tricks, if you're treasure hunters in this game, please do let me know. Like, if I set up, like, a big platform down here, does that do something? Like, would that spawn a ton of treasure? Does light block treasure? Please let me know your thoughts below. So I found 5 treasure chests total, and only got, well, I didn't get any villagers. So it looks like it's a pretty, pretty aggressive. Pretty aggressive to find these guys, which is probably good. You know, I think I like that. Thank you for the wood, good sir, because they are pretty powerful. I mean, I think it's been 4 or 5 days, so yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think they're really cool. Please let me know in those comment sections below if you have any tips or tricks for finding them, or treasure chests, or how you found them, anything to do with the villagers. I would love to hear. And, you know, hope maybe I can summarize some of the helpful things in a different video. Boy, that was halfway to being English. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of those comments down below. I apologize. I wanted to do more with this area, but I simply ran out of time. I was so focused on finding these guys. They are super cool, though. Shout out to Creativerse. They've done a phenomenal job these past few updates, and this one is no different. I don't know what I'm doing with my voice right now. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of those comments below. Anything you've experienced with the villagers, I would love to hear, just to hear what kind of strange derpy things are happening. Oh look, we have a fish going up our stream. These butterflies are such a nice touch too. They really kind of just make the world feel lived in. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of those comments down below. Subscribe for more, all that jazz, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Ciao!